dark again, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who knows what part we're on anymore. Last time we left off, it doesn't matter because this is a place of branching possibilities.
Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Is it?
One man, one bucket, one chance to seize their...
Is this Stanley's office? Why didn't he say anything?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No, I'm coming back to this ending first.
The
The Bucket Destroyer. We have to start the episode off with the Bucket Destroyer. Just because.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
So, I'm trying to remember all the branching pathways that you could possibly do with the bucket. You know what I haven't done is go out the window with the bucket. I don't know if that changes anything, but whatever.
I knew you'd find this place eventually.
I'm gonna do absolutely everything and anything I can think of this entire game.
Your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
And then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna do the dev cheats. Just for fun. Console mode. Yeah. Like this, where you put in commands like no-clip, or you can bind keys to have like door open or asset removal or whatever. Yeah. The only problem with the asset removal is if you bind it to a key and you point it in any particular direction, even through the floor, if there's a map or something like underneath, like there's an actual asset underneath, it'll delete that asset. And if you delete enough assets, it'll crash your game. Doesn't even matter what they are. It could be this. See this? Delete this. If it was up, if you were on top of it and you deleted it, then it would crash your game. Something like that. Oh, my music.
This is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley.
No.
Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Not my bucket.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
All right, I'll trust you.
Game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Not at all.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
All right.
Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Goodbye, Bucket. It's been a good game with you, Bucket. I'll see you in the next life.
To me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't.
Oh, I can't give the bucket?
Destroying buckets is all it knows.
Why can I not give the bucket?
Its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one
Are you serious?
trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity.
I'm trying.
And nuance
I'm honestly trying.
10 personality traits.
When I interact, it pulls it back like, no.
Can you even say that about the broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset.
I can't feed it.
Hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are
I'm trying. It won't let me.
Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
All right, I'm going to begin the game again because that was the ending that I just left off on, so it doesn't really matter where I go from there. All right. We could do, maybe, is probably, maybe, hopefully try. And there are a couple different endings here. Let's see that I haven't gotten. There's the window ending. There's going upstairs to the boss's office, I think, and checking the computers. There's lots of computers I have to check to get the awaiting input thing. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm sure it leads to something.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. It's bucket time.
It's bucket time. All right, let's try this.
Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone? Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped
Wow.
from our office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history.
Oh boy.
Of the countless wars it witnessed.
Oh my
desecrating
goodness.
the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein. Of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay.
Wow.
If only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of
This is
life for the common
an
man,
important
to
bucket.
manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley. What are you talking about? He screamed. You're a bucket! To this, the bucket
Oh
furrowed its
no.
brow. No, said the bucket. Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults.
Wow.
I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No! Stanley screamed even louder this time. This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this? As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Oh, what?
My God,
Oh,
Stanley,
Stanley.
you did it. You saved us from
Come
the
on,
bucket.
you killed the bucket.
Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power.
That's awesome.
I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Never. But wait, there's more. Oh, hold on.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Creepy. So Stanley actually has a wife. Or does he? There's no sound. Okay.
It's bucket time.
It's still bucket time. All right, this time we're going to do
Stanley clutched
something
the
a
bucket
little
tightly to his
different.
chest and entered the door on his left.
By the way, this is the door where the lift is. If you didn't pick up on that
Still no
before,
one was here.
it takes you to the
Stanley
adventure
needed
line.
the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase,
Upstairs.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oops. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Whatever that means. There's that. Oh, that panda's gonna die. That's sad. Can I ride the bucket? I mean, ride the elevator with the bucket? Not about to sit there for 20 minutes. I just wanted to see if anything was different.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
I'm trying to think of anything left during these pathways.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Still waiting. And more loading.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Thank you.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
So there's a thing here that I can do. More of an Easter egg rather than a whole ending. But I'm going to do it anyways.
Television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Oopsies. I remember now.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Alright, now I'm told that after this, there is a thing that will happen.
Control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Who
These
knows?
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Alright, now I guess you wait here, and you just sit and wait for about a minute. And after that minute, these doors will open back up. They should, anyways. And there it is. Go all the way back. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Secrets Room 2014. All right, now we can go ahead to the elevator. And raise your hand if you recognize this song. All right, goodbye, discos.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
can't see that here. I'm reading the
Here was
endings.
the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Oh, right.
he
Begin the game again. I forgot I was supposed to be doing a different ending. I got sidetracked by the music. Hurry up and load, please.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Begin the game again. Now, you. Hold on, wait.
all of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, poop.
What could it mean? Stanley decided
Well, I
to go
guess
to
I
the
can't
meeting
get the
room.
bucket
Perhaps he
and
simply
do that
missed
one
a
at the
memo.
same time.
It's bucket time.
Or can I? No, I can't. Dang it. Oh well. Well, here's an ending. Oh, wait, well, hold on a second. Wait a minute. That'll be there. This is a different layout. Okay. Begin the game again. It's the same layout. Alright, here's an ending. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. I don't even have a narrator in this room. The point of this room is that I can press the buttons, all of them, forever. No matter how many I press, they all eventually turn back on. See? And that's that. That's an ending. Alright, let's see. What else am I missing?
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Bucket.
It's bucket time.
Why is bucket time the only thing that he says? There are endings in this place that I haven't even gotten yet. And all of them have to do with the bucket, so let's go back. Oh, so the endings, all it says is that to carry the buckets with me to do all the endings to everywhere, basically, and you'll unlock different variations of endings and dialogue and whatnot. Well, let's see how true that is. There's the infinite hole ending, where you just keep falling over and over again. But also, there's the infinite hole ending with the bucket, which I don't know if that's different or not. We're gonna find out. It seems like there should be a lot more that they were gonna add. Maybe they'll add stuff. Maybe they'll add DLCs.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
Just as a
and
joke.
About how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark.
And it'll start off like, welcome to the Stanley Parable DLC. Wait a minute, what DLC? Didn't we ban this in the last game or whatever? Didn't we discuss this in the last game? DLC was useless and against the player's best wishes or something, blah blah blah. Alright. Gonna zoom through here to get to the end.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Hear my name spoken with the
For
bucket.
the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
Those buttons
And
don't
of
work.
course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name.
Okay, that's the same thing.
Of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I'm Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself.
I am Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the button. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again.
Okay, sorry.
This time, let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on? See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No, my button. I tried. I got that last gem out of it. Last gem out of the jammer. Alright, let's go. See what other endings I can mess with.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
They would appreciate what I've created here.
Wouch. Okay, fine. I see how it is.
Okay,
It says you can fall down the infinite hole.
I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize
The infinite
you know
hole.
which one you actually
Where is the
really
infinite
wanted all
hole?
along. Get Well Someday it is.
Oh, that balloon got stuck.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with...
No. Quiet.
No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Quiet, you. Infinite hole must be this way. Oh, yeah. That's right. Hold on, is everything still going correctly? Okay. I heard clicking in my headphones. That's not often a good sign. Alright, so it says you can keep falling down
Stanley,
this hole
Here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
to get a really weird
This
ending.
is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh, you know I'm trying to break this game.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite
Alright, so
hole,
keep
you can
jumping
press
back
the
in,
teleport
basically.
button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now,
What
I know
happens
it's
if I
a
just
bummer,
wait?
But I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the
Oh.
hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
Oh,
From
I
one
didn't like that.
perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put
That's
this on
awesome.
me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you,
That works for
then
me.
go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very... Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Oh, there's stuff.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only
I like
not
this.
infinite,
This is funny.
but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge?
I can't get out.
You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the,
Oh no.
teleport button not working?
Is it because I'm already at the surface?
Sure. Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing?
Nope.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked
dick.
for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take
Well,
care, Stanley.
screw you.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Wow, the narrator just dipped. That's it? No. What the hell is that? What happens if I keep waiting? Whoa. What? Let me up. I can't get back up. I'm stuck. What the hell? This is crazy. I mean, I know what's happening, but why? Why is happening? Oh. Oh my god. Just getting faster and faster. What the hell? Oh god. What the hell is going on?
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed
Whoa.
off there, drifting away into dreamland.
Huh.
But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn
Oh,
fascinating.
you...
I want you to be wide awake for every second.
You little peach.
You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things,
Does
you
that
and I
mean
have
there's
had
more
many,
to
many
do?
years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
There has to be more to do. I'm gonna wait and see if anything else, if the ending's different, then I'll keep going. But if it's the same, then I'll begin the game again and do something else. Oh, nope, never mind. It beat me to it.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Let's see what I can do. I've done the infinite hole, I've done the gym thing. I've done settings world champion, not with the bucket, I haven't. That was up here. Oh, wait. The mostly infinite hole? What happens if I go back? Or wait, isn't this where I came from? Oh, did he play? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, well, what else is there to do here? I'm sure there's other stuff to do. Been through the screenshots ending. Jump circle, there's no jumping. Left. I think I already got that. What is this? Collectibles. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? You've been here already. That's smart. It's clever. What else is there to do?
Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
No.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley... All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know there's more to do, I just forget what it is.
So, Stanley, what do you think?
Damn.
Do you like all of the new features? Yes,
I tried.
know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together.
If I
but
think
one
that I've
single
gotten all the
coherent
endings,
video
then I'm gonna
game that
switch
I can figure it out, so
to do
it's going to
some
work.
dev console
There's
stuff, just for fun.
definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Yeah. We know these rope things aren't real.
Are
The
you
rope
ready?
fence.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Man, they meticulously placed every single chair.
This is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to
Jump
anything.
circle is the infinite hall.
I wanted
That's
more
funny.
than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love
Is that
it.
because I kept
No
jumping in the
matter how
hole?
good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Hi, it's me again. So around this time in the video, turns out my entire video recording crashed, the game crashed, and everything pretty much crashed. So I lost about 45 minutes of footage. So it turns out that this is the end of the episode. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, share, and do all that fun shit. It really helps. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.